Girl. The calamity. Add a little character to the bangs. A little character. Bang. Character. Thank you. It's your girl, Keema. And I want to thank everyone who has been subscribed this year, honey. It's a slow churning situation over here, honey. It ain't no going viral over here, honey. It ain't no big sponsorships over here, honey. So the subscribers are coming incy bincy by itty bitty little amount, okay? I want to thank you in advance for watching, and I'm going to go ahead and wish you a happy New Year's. Go ahead and wish me one. Thank you so much, and let's get right to it. Oh my goodness, girl, honey, it's a new year, girl. By the time you see this, girl, it might be a new year. It might be the end to an old year. Okay, so I'm basically going to be telling you all the things that I have been loving all year long. So it's going to be like a 2019 favorites. So I just want y'all to get your pens and papers. I will be linking what I can down below. And look, when this video goes up, them links first will not be down there, okay? Because we got time to upload it and type at the same time, okay? Alright, so we're going to first start with foundation, honey. Because foundation is the step. Foundation is the key, honey. Foundation is what it is and what it ain't, and how it's going to work and how it's not going to work. So these are the foundations that I have been using on myself and on clients all year. I mainly deal in a brown to very dark black skin tone, so this is going to be everything melanin based, okay? So but I'm pretty sure you can take the same brand, the same product, and apply it to your color, okay, girl? So white girls, don't leave, honey. Asian girls, please stay. Come back. No, come back, come back, come back. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Okay, cool. All right, so the first thing that I first fell in love with, and if y'all didn't see my video on how I had to discover how to really match my skin tone, the one foundation that really proved it to me and showed me what I needed to do was the Smashbox Studio Skin. Oh, this is really good. It's like medium coverage, but it's very buildable, and it's very good for people who have dry skin. And I have oily skin, honey, and I use this for the gods, honey. It's kind of like combination. So if you oily, you're gonna have to set really good, honey. If you dry, it's gonna be a really good moisturizing type of foundation. Also, if you have good skin, this is also really good for you too, because on good skin, it's going to give you that very, honey, I am out of here and everything in this world is mine. But if you build it up, it can cover all the scars and things and such that I have. You've seen them in previous videos. I think I've done a video on this. If I have, I'll mention it. The next brand is the Maybelline Fit Me. This is really good. It's well for all of the same things that I said for that. This has an great undertones. It is amazing for, I usually use this for lighter than my skin tone and up. So this will be on someone that I would use like a Beyonce in the summer. Like this is what I would use for Beyonce in the summer. Very good. Clock it. Buy it. Oh, honey. So let me tell you. So I was going to the Target. It's not a Target in my area. So when I go out of town, I go to a Target. It's like heaven. It's like heaven on earth. So I was in there and I ran up on the NYX, girl. And I ran up and I found the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. This is amazing. Oh my God. I usually mix this with some foundation drops that I will show you in a moment. Because this can be a little red if I'm not doing my thing correctly. But I mix it with foundation drops. And this is amazing. This is amazing. And I also have a lighter shade for when I thought I was lighter. But I wasn't. I was just using the wrong color. But it is so full coverage. And so spreadable. Like once you put it on, it's like super like spreadable. With only using a little bit of product. So top that. Before we move to this next one, I know they had a little bit of controversy, but girl, let me tell you, when you a girl like me, ain't nobody on your bandwagon, ain't nobody marching and raising hell for your causes and things that are happening in your life. So sometimes you just have to go on a limb and just do what you can and just try things for yourself. I commended them people when she came out and she said all those things, but as you can see, I'm holding a Juvia's Place foundation. It's really good. It's really, really full coverage. It's a great price. Morally, I can't tell you where they are morally, but the foundation is really good. Believe the hype. The last foundation that I've been, feeling is the NARS Radiant. Oh, excuse me, the NARS Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation. This is really good, and a little bit goes a long way. This is really thick, really full coverage. You have to be tricky because the drying could be a little suspect. The Juvia's place as well can be a little suspect as well with the color that it dries. So we all know that word. What it's called? It's oxidation. Let's get it together, okay? And I'm never really a believer of all the little like trinkets and dinkets that companies come out with the illuminating drops and this unicorn piss and get this thing that's going to make your foundation do all kind of other metrical things. I never was a fan of that. I would just like, give me the foundation, honey, give me a good powder, a good this, a good that. The basics will get you a beat face. The NYX Total Control foundation drops is amazing. And a lot of times I won't use something because I don't understand how it works, and I refuse to watch somebody tell me about it because I really have really not been watching anyone but Jackie Anna and a couple other people because the community is like garbage, and I'm here to change that. The NYX Total Control foundation drops are a must. I have 4 of them. You put it in your foundation. If you want to add, if like this golden one adds a little bit of more golden to your foundation, I have one that's more red, I have one that's a little more taupey, whatever you need. And also, if you use a foundation and you put it on and you like, okay, it kind of matches, but it needs like a little bit of, like, she needs some warmth to her face, add a couple of drops of a foundation situation like this, and it's amazing, honey. So I'm gonna 2020, I'm getting into foundation drops, okay? Period. Alright, the next category is powdered products. So blushes, highlighters, loose powders, face powders, all of that. And I really have only one for each category because when I like something, I stick to it. Let's get into it. All-time blush, hands down, I use it all the time. It's almost in every one of my videos, and it is the Black Radiance Toasted Almond. It's great on whatever skin tone. It's amazing on brown skin tones. I got it on just a little bit on today, mixed with another blush. This is an all-time favorite. Okay. Fenty loose powder. I have like 2 more colors. This is the color Honey. Love it. All-time favorite one of loose powders. I love it. I love it. I love it. With this, you have to go in little by little and really set and build up as much as you want. Tips to help you out. Petra Star and Matte Collection. This is a highlighter and hot and heavy. I've really been into this. It's really, really good for brown skin tones. It's a really great eyeshadow like lid color for Maya shade and up to like a medium tan. Really good. I don't know if you can still get that because it was, a seasonal collection. The Amon face powders are amazing. Look how rich and like luxurious that color is. Oh my goodness. And I've used this for a while, and that Amon is still in there, and a little bit goes a long way as well. These are really good. These have been out. These are drugstore. Stop by CVS and get you one. The Black Radiance Press Powder. I mainly use this to contour my contour areas, or sometimes I'll bronze because it's a little darker than my skin tone, but I love the color payoff and it's very pigmented, so you can very much bronze with this. You can very much use this as an eyeshadow. Like, it's great. The next thing I'm getting into is brushes, and I only have 3 because I use the same brushes and I will buy the same brushes. So, and these are what I've gotten this year, and they really have changed my makeup game with my blending and my nose contour and all of that great stuff. And these are the Japanese brand. You see that name? Yes, honey, yes. And they are dirty, disgusting. I'm embarrassed. Don't screenshot this. Please don't subscribe. Don't subscribe. Like, turn off the notifications because this is embarrassing. And I love these brushes. They're so dense. This is a powder brush, and it's called a 718. And I use this under my eyes with a Fenty because it's very dense, but it's also very, very, very soft. And I love that. That's what I love. And then this is the Japanese brush. It doesn't have a name on it, but it's like a dense um um like concealer brush. I use it right up in here to blend my nose contour out, and I also use it to put a concealer base down for my eyeshadow. This is another Japanese brush, and it's Japanese. I don't know, Japanese 726, and I use this to contour the nose. And you can also use it to smudge eyeliner and all that good stuff. And I also am using the Japanese, this doesn't have a name either, and it's like a slanted, thicker version of this brush, and a little bit wider, as you can see. And I use this for my concealer, and I go right up against my contour. And I also take it up into my nose as well. And I do my concealer here. I would just love that. One of the mascaras that have really stood out to me is the Clinique High Impact Lash Elevating Mascara. I don't know if this is, I'm pretty sure this is like a travel size or whatever. But I received it in like a little basket or whatever. So, and like the one is so like stiff, which I love, and it gathers so much product at the end, the tip of it, that you can like get those bottom hairs, which I love. Now we're on to concealers, and I have 4, and some of them are tried and true, and some of them were purchased this year, and I absolutely love them. So let's start with affordable. I love the HD Corrector Concealer by Black Radiance. This is super thick. It reminds me of like a matte concealer, so very good for its price. And then of course we always love a LA Girl Pro Concealer. Honey, we already know what we can find those at, honey. Shout out to the people. And then I've been in love with the Born This Way Radiant Concealer. It is really good. It's very good to be like super thin. And I really use this to correct as well. Like around my mouth and stuff, and like some of my problem areas. So this is really good. And then the Shark Tape, I tried to stay off the bandwagon, but I jumped on it, honey, and it cost me, what, $40 or $27 or something like that. And this is really thick, really good, honey. If you don't know what you're doing with concealer, do not buy the Shark Tape, period. Alright guys, that brings us to the conclusion. And those were just things that I think you need in your kit or in your own personal makeup that I've been using that have really elevated my face, girl. Basically, like I was here and now I'm here with all those products you need. If you want to be here with me, let's get into it, okay? So, and it just was a little bit of things, and just things that stood out to me. It was just certain things that I picked and I found and I discovered that was like, God damn it, that's what I need. Nonetheless, remember, you can buy makeup from Walmart, you can buy makeup from Dollar General, from the Dollar Tree, honey. It does not matter. Some of this stuff costs a lot of money. NARS $46. That Juvia's Place was $20, depending on if you like, you know. So I just want to thank you guys for all who have subscribed this far, and I'm just hoping that next year I'm gonna push myself, because I be tired, because I have a full-time job, and I got other things going on. I got bills to pay, honey, and YouTube is not the YouTube when I first started in 2009, honey. Different story, another time. But I'm just gonna try to push through the tiredness and just try to make my own dreams come true. And I'm just encouraging everyone else to just try to make their own dreams come true. Whatever it is that you want to do, or whatever you want to stop doing, it's no better time than now. Let's do it now. Whenever you watch this, honey, I can't even be preaching because I need to take my own advice, honey. I need to be doing stuff now. That's why I'm doing this video, because this is what I want to do. So, here we go. See you guys in 2020 if we ain't already here. Bye.